Lacking motivation isn't because you have a weak will. In fact, the brain is wired to resist the most right before you start. I used to be the same way. I'd tell myself, I'm going to focus for an hour, only to end up checking my phone. But when I changed it to just 5 minutes, I was surprised at how long I could actually keep going. Back then, whether it was work or studying, I'd try to do it properly. I'd create a focused environment, prepare a drink, and psych myself up, thinking, I'm going to give it my all today. But, strangely enough, I just couldn't get started. The more I told myself I had to do it, the heavier the task felt. And before I knew it, I'd be scrolling through social media or watching YouTube, and the time would be up. Every time that happened, I'd think, maybe I just have weak willpower. But while researching psychology and neuroscience, I learned something. Apparently, the human brain uses the most energy at the moment of starting. Take riding a bike, for example. That first pedal stroke is the hardest, right? But once you start moving, it gets easier little by little. Work and studying are quite similar. In other words, the problem wasn't motivation, but the barrier to starting. So I tried doing it for just 5 minutes. If I was creating a document, I'd just write the title. If I was studying, I'd just open my textbook. If I was checking email, I'd reply to just one message. That's really all I did. And strangely enough, once I wrote the title, I'd end up jotting down the subheadings too. Once I wrote the subheadings, I feel like making a little more progress. Before I knew it, I found myself working for 20 or 30 minutes more often. On the other hand, what didn't work was when I tried to start perfectly. I'd tell myself to focus for an hour right from the start, to keep it up perfectly every day, and to make sure I produced results. But from the brain's perspective, those are pretty heavy goals. So I'd get tired before I even started. Now it's actually the opposite. Even if I finish in 5 minutes, it's a success. Just opening the file is okay. That's because what matters isn't doing it perfectly, but reducing the number of days I do nothing. By sticking with it, people gradually build the sense that I am someone who can do this. So if you've been struggling to get started lately, before you psych yourself up, try lowering the bar. Don't think, I'll work hard for an hour, but instead, just 5 minutes. Just one email, just open the file. When you start that small, your brain will gradually start to get moving. Don't wait for motivation. Start small enough that motivation will follow. Even just that can make a surprising difference.